The Union Cabinet approved 4 projects in East Coast Railways at an estimated cost of over 8,000 crore rupees. The Cabinet authorized the National Highways Authority of India to decide on 34 stalled road projects and approved 3% interest subvention scheme to boost exports. The CCEA, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, also gave nod to integrated criminal justice system, integrating criminal tracking network and e-codes. The government decided to pay a production-linked subsidy of 4 rupees 50 paise per quintal directly to cane farmers in the 2015-16 season to help cash-starved sugar mills clear arrears, a move that would cost the exchequer about 1,147 crore rupees. The decision in this regard was taken by the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. The Cabinet also gave approval to sell 10% equity stake in Coal India, the country's largest coal mining company. The Government of India currently holds 79.65% equity shareholding in the company, while foreign institutional investors have 9.04% stake and domestic institutional investors 8.44% stake as of September 2015. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated the government's resolve to come down hard on black money and stamp out corruption from the system. He said this while inaugurating the 6th Global Focal Point Conference on Asset Recovery and 21st Conference of CBI and State ACB and Vigilance Bureaus in Delhi today. The Global Focal Point is a partnership between STAR and Interpol. Rich tributes were paid to Colonel Santosh Mahadik at Srinagar today. The commanding officer of 41 Rashtriya Rifles was martyred yesterday, fighting bravely against LET terrorists in the forests of Kupwara. The encounter entered its 6th day as the army continued to battle terrorists hiding in the forests. Deported Ulfa leader Anup Chetia was remanded in 5 days CBI custody by the Special Judicial Magistrate CBI Assam in connection with the 1998 murder case after he was brought to Guwahati today. After he was handed over to India by Bangladesh, Chetia was brought to Delhi on 11th November. At the closure of the transit remand yesterday, CBI brought Chetia to Guwahati by a special aircraft and produced him in the court today. Thousands of people bid tearful adieu to BHP patriarch Ashok Singhal as he was consigned to flames in New Delhi today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and many other senior leaders paid tributes to Singhal in New Delhi. 90-year-old Singhal passed away at a private hospital in Gurgaon, where he was admitted for serious respiratory problems. Home Minister Rajnath Singh left for China on a 6-day visit. During the visit, he will discuss ways to boost security ties and end smuggling of arms to northeast militants, besides holding talks with his counterpart in China's political dispensation. Rajnath Singh will call on Prime Minister Li Keqiang. Before leaving for Beijing, Rajnath Singh expressed hope that his visit would help in deepening of mutual understanding and trust between both countries. Over 100 officer trainees of the 2014 batch of the Indian Police Service called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi at his residence in New Delhi. Interacting with the officers, the Prime Minister said that their uniform was a symbol of power and they should ensure that this power is used to empower the common man. A Mumbai court allowed police plea to make Pakistani-American LET terrorist David Headley an accused in 26/11 terror attack case. The court issued summons to Headley and directed that he be produced via video conferencing on 10th December. Justice Tirath Singh Thakur, who had led the Supreme Court bench which delivered a verdict on reforming the Indian Cricket Board, was today appointed the Chief Justice of India. He will take oath on December 3rd. The senior-most judge of the Apex Court, Justice Thakur, will take over from incumbent Justice H.L. Dattu, who retires on 2nd December. In France, 2 people were killed as police carried out a 7-hour raid on a flat suspected of housing the alleged mastermind of Friday's attacks. A woman blew herself up with a suicide belt and another suspect was killed by gunfire. 7 arrests were made, but the fate of chief suspect Abdelhamid Abouad was not yet clear. He was initially thought to have directed the attacks from Syria, but prosecutor Francois Molins said intelligence indicated he was in Paris. The Sensex, reversing its 2-day rally, fell almost 382 points to close at over a 2-month low of 25,482 as worries persisted due to a deteriorating global risk environment and investors waited for US Fed minutes of the last policy meeting. The 50-share NSE Nifty cracked below the 7,800 mark to hit a low of 7,725 before settling lower by 105.75 points. The Delhi High Court issued notice to all accused in the IPL-6 spot fixing case on Delhi police plea against their acquittal by a trial court. The special cell of Delhi police on 3rd September had moved the High Court to appeal against a trial court order that let off all those accused by Delhi police in the spot fixing case of 2013. Delhi High Court has paved the way for DDCA to hold India-South Africa Test match and directed the MCD to issue provisional occupancy certificate. The court also appointed Justice Mukul Mudgal to oversee the affairs of the 4th India-South Africa Test match